Don't say nothing. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Go ahead. Go ahead. Niggas. Anyway. Oh my gosh, the heat, boy, the heat. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cause I got y'all. I got y'all. Alright. Just know I got y'all. Oh my gosh, man. Look, man. Pop the thing on, right? Lady came in the room. It's just been flames ever since, y'all. It's just been flames ever since. This how y'all want to do me. Rabbi say, so this is what y'all really wanted, huh? Rabbi say, oh, you gotta cover up your hair, huh? Cover up the hair. This what y'all do. Okay, it's cool. But anyway, so for today, we got three cool ones, you know. I like this last one that we gonna get into, but let me get this timer started, man. And here we go. So convenient. Now, of course, straight off the top, man. I could just hear him still. Off the top, huh? Whatever, man. Y'all niggas. You know how niggas was like, chill, man. Y'all niggas chill. This shit. So what's it called? Convenient, man. Straight out from the beginning of the word. What is it? Prefix? Con, right? Convenient. Con, that's like, from my perspective, it's like con. You know, like we don't fuck with the cons, right? So then convene means come together. From my perspective, veen. I know it ain't spelled the right way, but y'all know vowels is interchangeable. But veen and then yent. I-E-N-T. That's like a being. Ent. You know, that's like a sentient being, you know, like an entity. But anyway, how does that fit this word? How does that put this word together? Let's see. So anyway, convenient, that means to it's something that might be appropriate or easier for someone to you know, sometimes that might be leaning, you know, but make sure it's something that's appropriate or easy for being to do. It's easy for, makes things easier to bear. So it's convenient. It's something that just makes the process better. During this time frame, this time around, we had pretty much everything for us. Everything was easy for us. You know, this generation, everything was easy for us. Things were so easy that, like, for example, if we wanted to do a recipe, right? Back in the day, you know what they had to do? They had to have recipe books, or they had to write down everything. Like if they went to, like if a mother or a father went to like their grandma's house or their mom and dad's house, right? Pardon me. To go, oh mom, I love this recipe you used to make back in the day, little chicken and dumplings or something like that, right? I don't know how to make the dumplings, so let me go and get the recipe down. All right, you get the flour, you get the water, you get the whatever, the butter or whatever, mix that thing up and you got your thing, some dumplings, right? If they don't, a lot of us back in the day, we had to keep things in the memory. So other times we had to write that down and pass down on family recipes in the recipe book or something like that, right? Everything had to be written down. These days, nigga, we pick that phone up, hit a few swipes and what, you know, do a few like typing and whatnot, and there we go. We got recipes, and we got an overabundance of them too. We live in an age of convenience where everything is easy for us. Hard work pays off. That hard work is a thing that we got to do to get to the next level. Now it's these days it's much more easier. Much more easier. Back in the day, peeps had to, they actually had to physically be there. So you had to have your time right. You had to be on time. Cause time is of the essence, you know? So it's convenient these days, man. Peeps could just call up a ride, or don't even gotta call. You ain't gotta call nobody these days. You hit a few buttons, hit a few things in the app or something, right? And here come a ride pulling up for you. Convenience these days. We could get food delivered straight to our door. All our groceries, homie. That's convenient. Right now we living in an age of like everything is just easy. With a push of a button, your world could come true. With just a push of a button, everything is convenient. Everything is easy for us, right? So when convenience comes in, people can get lazy, can get stagnant. When you can just push things with a button and then your whole world come to you, or push a few buttons, a few swipes and tabs or whatever you want to call them, and your whole world can come to you. That's a high level, my people. That is a high level. Well, you got peeps on the planet still. They still got to put in the work. They still got to walk 8 miles for goddamn water. They don't got things coming straight to them. There's little portions or whatnot, right? So from my perspective, if I get to enjoy these luxuries and things of that sort, right? I would think that, yeah, the rest of my people should be able to enjoy this too. And not just have that stuck to us. See, over here, we living in heaven, right? And then there's some other countries and things of that sort that's living in heaven too. They got everything. Everything is just great and great. This is that particular age. However, there was something that we missed. There's something that's been missing this whole time. If we got all these good things and these gadgets and stuff like that, why is all this other stuff still happening, right? Because with this easy way of being, this convenient lifestyle, we think we good. This is just what it is. And hey, we only tune into our goodness. And we're neglecting all the shit that's happening behind us. We don't even know. We got all these gadgets and gadgets that's pushed in our face or whatever. Oh, this is so awesome. You get so raw. Oh my gosh, you got the lights around your room and shit like that. And it's like, okay, wow. Get some lights around your room. Ooh, they change colors. You got the top notch tech, nigga. Your phone, nigga, your phone is so raw, it's so fast, and it just shows so clear. But we don't see with all these gadgets and this convenience, we don't see the bullshit that's happening right under our nose. We don't see the y'all I'm pretty sure y'all seen that little meme or picture or whatever when it's a dude sitting on a camel on an ass, or not a camel but a donkey back with the carrot in front of him, giving him everything he need, and then they just but it's taking him. The donkey don't know where that mug going. He's trying to chase that food. Right? When it's right there in front of his face, it's just right there. That right food. But you know, the little evil motherfucker that's riding his back, it's toying with him, man, and niggas don't even see. We got all this convenient lifestyle and everything good for us, and these days we still complaining. We still complaining. Even though our moms and dads and stuff like that taught us, like, dude, we didn't have this stuff back in the day. We had to grind for ours. Why are you sitting around? Why you sitting around doing nothing? Right? And a lot of elders think like the younger generations, it's just a rap. You can't talk to them, can't tell them nothing. Everybody think they grown. Elders just think it's a rap for the youngest. They out here promoting, killing each other and stuff like that. It's just a rap. Right? That's what a lot of elders think. Because the elders know they been through it already. They had their fun. They been through all that shit already. And they was really relying upon the younger generation to do something to keep things going good. 90s babies, we were to come through and spread and bring love back. Because that's where our elders messed up. See, I'm a 90s baby, right? My mom's and my dad, their generation, they came into being around where drugs was bad. So they was the ones that had the effects. They was the ones that was affected by the drugs, physically. They was the ones that was affected by that, you know? And they clearly, during these times, they are beyond seeing the error in their ways, you know, and they asking for forgiveness and stuff for that mug, but they're just like, all right, man, we good now. So what is y'all doing? You know, the 90s kids, you know, the 90s babies, just things of that sort, you know, the ones that still coming into leveling up. But yeah, they got messed up. Their moms and their dads was super hard workers, right? Hold on, my apologies, y'all. Was super hard workers. They built houses, built their own lands and stuff, established their own homes. I be listening to my lady tell her stories about her grandma. Her grandma was that nigga. Her grandma was that nigga Rosa. She was that nigga. She had the family land. She had the family homes. Everything was good. She established all that. And then the generation that came after her, her sons and daughters and stuff like that. Same thing in my family. Like my grandma, my grandmas, and grandpas, they established their homes and stuff. When they came out here to California, established their homes. They had to. They had no other choice. They had their own business, right? They had to start from that. They couldn't go to these, you know, banks and stuff like that and get something started. They had to do everything themselves, right? So grind, that hard work. Got their home, got their family right. And then their children, you know, that alcohol and that drugs was, ugh. So that's something that they overcame. They had to overcome, but like our moms and dads had to overcome that epidemic. What was it called? The crack epidemic. You know, that drug age after the love and peace and love in the 70s, like I mentioned before. So we was going through all that battle to get to this here and now, where we got generations after my generation, right? The little youngest, the 2000s. What is it called? Millennials, something like that, right? Them young ass niggas. And the niggas that's coming to these days, that's born after 2011 and, you know, born after, you know, being born these days, we in the 2020s, right? So we've got to a place where things are so easy, so just easy for us to do. We can just push buttons and it's everything's convenient. So we got used to that. We got adjusted to that lifestyle, and we don't know hard work, the value of hard work, putting in that work to make things come. We don't know the value of doing something not for the now, but to make it happen so quick, that instant gratification. We don't know the value of doing something, planting a seed in the past, and then, you know, harboring the fruits of our labor in the future. You know, a lot of that ain't being taught about. That ain't being talked about and stuff like that. The youngest think they know it all, they just good. And then, you know, our age, the generation like the 90s kids, we are all like teachers and stuff like that now, right? A lot of us as teachers, we know we well within our career, you know, something like that. And you know, we get frustrated sometimes talking to these youngins, like, man, these motherfuckers is bad, things of that sort. But we was the ones back when we was younger, we was the bad ones, wasn't we? Right? So, you know, that karma, you know, and things of that sort, we get everything, like everything comes back to us. So we gotta push through, and a lot of the niggas we gave up. We just gave out a lot. Like, you feel, we just fuck this shit. Just give up and just stop. A lot, you know. That's because we been through a lot when we was coming up. We think we been through a lot. And then yeah, but I ain't gonna knock us either. We been through a lot too. All of us have. That's why I be saying that. We all been through a lot. But we have to establish for the future, my people. And the only way to establish for the future is to plant them trees, homie. That's just a must. We have to change. We have to. It's not up to no government. It's not up to no politicians. It's not up to no corporations. Cause on the true, they just not gonna do it, my people. They gonna keep giving us the easy life and the things they want the people to tune into, like free tablets. I'm not sure in your area if there was people sitting around outside during the summertime giving out free tablets. Oh, everybody should have a tablet, you know, and everybody should, you know, and I get both sides, you know, I get the entire aspect, you feel? Like, oh man, it's convenient. This is the age that we're in now, so everybody should have one. You know, that's cool. You know, that's one aspect of it. But it's everything has been made easy for us in this time that it's changing the people. It's changing people. We stay stuck on that easy route, and we don't we don't put the work in where it needs to be. My people, if we don't establish these trees, if we don't grow these gardens, if we don't do this type of thing, it's a wrap. The food that we gonna be eating in the future, it's not gonna be food. It's gonna be some messed up stuff. We gotta take this upon ourselves. The reason we have to take responsibility, we have to put the hard work in for ourselves. We just for some reason we like to throw everything off on the next man. Or someone else can do it. Or go hire a maid because we got used to that money. Oh yeah, go hire a maid, pay somebody else to do it. Because I don't want to do that thing. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the work. I want to let somebody else do it. And then we want to sit around and watch cat videos and funny videos and shit like that. I love to laugh, don't get me wrong. I show improve. I show y'all a little laugh. I laugh at just anything. See? But because I'm a happy being. However, man, we got used to this easy lifestyle. And we really just ain't seeing the stuff that needs to be done. For some reason, we think it's good now. For some reason, y'all don't think it's important y'all don't think it's a possibility or it's important that we should not be paying for our shelter. Y'all's like, how are we gonna do it? One step at a time. Who gonna stand up? Who gonna stand up and let this truth be known and walk this truth? Because we could talk about it all day. But who the one gonna be like, man, I'm making enough money doing my own thing. I got a heart, I got love, I got true love. Let me go ahead and talk to my tenants and let them know. Let me work something out. Hey, tenants, look, I wanna try this, man. 5 months, I don't want y'all to pay rent. You can keep your little 2,000. After 5 months, I don't want to be in your money and everything, but I'm about to be. Like, it's why not be open to sharing how much money we making and things of that sort with our peoples, with each other. Why keep it out a secret? When we keeping money, our money, how much money and stuff we making a secret and things like that sort. And I'm not talking about all rich people and stuff like that, because they got to show their money and stuff like that too. Pardon me. Corporations, they got to provide how much money they making to the public. And everybody always watching everybody else's money, but not worried about theirs, right? But let's break that, all right? Let's break that. Here's how we change that. So let's go back to this tenant, this owner-tenant relationship, right? And if they want to try free rent, so-called free rent, you know, it's a trial period, right? They go up there and talk to each other, man. Look, Triggah Tha Masire, man, he's bringing forth the good news, freedom. We're becoming free. You know, we're being more so of a free society. This is going to free up our time. You'll be able to spend more time with your loved ones eventually, man. And what was it called? Pay. Niggas, hey, they said they tried it back in the day. They said pay forward. No, we ain't paying for it, nothing, nigga. We spreading the good news. All right? We don't, cause y'all know we don't fuck with it. All right? So they tried. They tried. I remember they showed me that shit when I was in class, when I was sitting there like, fuck how I get the look, y'all. I get the whole good thing, you know, the good attempts, but we can't have nothing bad. We can't have no evil tied in at all. We can't have no evil tied in at all. Because we won't keep the evil alone, but we don't want to do that. We want the evil gone. All the way. Gone. So, that's why it's important to stand up, to rise up. Anyway, man, the owner and the tenant the owner come to the tenant, man. Look, $2,000 a month. You can go ahead and hold on to that for 5 months. Get past the crying and the non-belief and shit like that, and look, hold up. Tell them, owners, y'all stand up and be like, look, I don't need all the, please, I'm thinking of fuck all that, you know. Nah, let them be emotional, I guess. Like, it's just something beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that we're doing here. But anyway, yeah, man, so that'll be 10 G's. You know, I'm not sure what type of area, what work you're into, even though I got the contract, what is it called, the lease or whatever it's called, and I can clearly see, you know, what they do for work. But things change. So holler. I'm not sure what you do for work. I'm not sure if you get enough and whatnot, but look, that's 10 stacks on me. With that 10 stacks, you and I, we can make something. We can get something initiated. We can get our neighbors getting their food started and establish a garden up the street. Y'all know the little park up the street? Yeah, we can do this. You know, y'all, you can either come to them with that and we actually establish something, or y'all could just let them know, look, man, look, you ain't got to pay no rent. I'm making enough money on my own. You know, I want to just do this, and maybe someone would do this for me as well, because that owner lives in the house as well. We all got a little shelter too, right? We all got some type of shelter, so somebody just got to stand up. Hopefully somebody, that'll be another key right there, right? You come to that tenant, hey man, tenant, look, I'm letting you do this for 5 months. I need you to come with me. Let's go talk to this place, this person that owns this house I'm living in, and tell them the good things that I did for you. Be a reference. We networking, we connecting. Hey, look, man. Then here go the tenant. Go talk to the owner's living situation, right? And let's just call him, just for non-confusion or whatever, let's just call him the big owner, right? Right, the big owner, because there's a smaller house, a bigger house, and whatever. So the big owner, we need the tenant from the owner's house to go talk to the big owner. Hey, look, they all come together one day over lunch, brunch, or something like that, right? Hey, yeah, man, just one day, this guy right here, just the owner of the house we live in, just came through and was like, man, look, there's this good news, right? And then we're trying to free everything, get everything free to make everything easier on each other. And then the big owner was like, right. You know, that big owner might be one of them evil motherfuckers, like, I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. Like, I'm about that money. I'm a capitalistic mind ass nigga. Fuck that. And it's gonna be like that sometimes. There's gonna be some capitalistic mentality ass people that they got free goals for themselves, and they like, okay, I reach this particular money situation, and then my family be set. So, or whatnot. But anyway, let's not use that example. Let's use the one where he's good, because I like spreading that good news, right? That good, you know, vibrations and stuff like that. So they all sitting down eating, right? Big owner is just listening. He's eating this steak, whatever. Like, just looking at these motherfuckers like, man, these niggas crazy. Hell no, you know, that's probably he thinking, oh, I ain't giving up this motherfucking money. Like, I need all mine, because the owner, he's paying probably like 3 G's a month for his for his living situation. 3 times 5 months, 15, right? So he getting 15 G's. He can make 15 G's in 5 months, and he's like, 15 G's, nigga. Hey, that's a car payment or whatever. He already allocated what he gonna do with his money. That money that be coming in, right? Big owner. So they sitting at the table, whatever. Here come a tenant. Look, yo, he did this for me. I got more time to spend with my family. I ain't got to be out here, you know, rushing. I was able to take some time from work, because we planned, we got everything together. You know, it's a little stepping stone. Now, if he did take time off of work, he's still getting his full paycheck and stuff like that. Boy, that's just more money that he can use to invest in, right? So when we doing these things, I will highly suggest that we stay diligent, keep doing our thing, because that's just more put it to the pot. And eventually, man, this big owner is like, okay, yeah, I'm with that. You ain't gotta pay me for no 5 months. I'm with that. Let's do that, right? He got a positive mentality about that. Like, wow, freedom. Wow, we should have been doing this, right? And then the owner and the tenant look at each other like, nigga, he really said yeah? And then they both start crying. Start hugging each other. It's like, oh my gosh, it's we. And then everybody in the restaurant looking at this niggas like, what the heck? What's going on? Then here come the big owner. Yeah, man, these 2 kids, man, that came to me, man, talking about spread the good news, man. Everything is free. We getting rent free, and we not paying for utilities and things of the sort. It's some really good information, man. It's something I think that everyone should look into. Hey, hey owner, what was the dude you said? Oh, that's Triggah Tha Masire. Triggah Tha Masire. All right, some hoodlum named Triggah Tha Masire. Right? It's just the perspective, right? So this is just the message that we make sure the crowd, right? That motherfucker be leaning. That might be clean when and leaning, huh? Clean leaning, right? Cleaning, huh? Hey, look, y'all know everything I say is gold. Y'all know everything I touch is gold, boy. I got that trigger touch. Look, I love my shot, nigga. Y'all know I love me. And I'm just willfully, you love me too. Your brother from the mother. But anyway, that whole situation happened. Then from there, that much just keeps spreading out. Everybody talking about it. Hey man, yeah, so did you know that tenants or just what is it called? Leasing companies? Let me pause this thing real quick, man. Cause I'm going over, I can already see. Leasing companies is freeing up people rent. Now, once that shit gets to the news, I don't know. I don't even think about that. I don't think about the news. I think about the good news that we spread. Cause the news that be on the TV and stuff like that, pardon me, be that BS. But anyway, so that starts spreading throughout the communities and whatnot, and we started coming together, making this a reality. There's particular this information gets to someone that works at the power plant or the utility. Out here it's PG&E, right? Pacific Gas and Electric. Get to a couple of workers that work at PG&E. Hey, look, man. Not the ones that be out in the car and fixing the power lines and stuff like that, but the ones that actually be back there monitoring shit and shit like that. Like, oh, this person is using too much energy. Cut that shit off. Look, it gets back to them, right? And then they have a meeting. Hey, look, man, a lot of people there, they're not paying rent. And they're starting this thing like everything should be free. Freedom movement or something like that, man. And then a part of that freedom movement is not paying for utilities. Hey, I start asking that question: why are we paying for this shit? Like, why? Nigga, it should be everybody is just coming through. Now I could see, like, we don't want this household over here. They use a lot of energy. Now we just got to go to them. We send some representatives to them and see why they use so much energy. Go to them. They using a lot of energy because they got all these children or whatever. Nah, they using all this energy because they was building something. They've been building something for all these years that was requiring a lot of energy, and that particular thing was the new method of transportation that we're gonna be using instead of these cars where everybody got to pay $1,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. This guy been working on this. This guy and his family been working on this new method of transportation that it don't use a lot of energy. But they were just using a lot of energy to make that thing come forth, right? That big, and then bow. So this new method of transportation, let's just say a hoverboard, right? A true hoverboard, not that fake ass where you're sitting on the roll and you might trip or some shit. An actual hoverboard, and we could ride them almost like or a hover bike, right? And bikes these days cost like $300, something like that. If you do want to get some money just to level up his family situation because they've been putting in all this work for all these years, cool. We all agree, yeah, okay, nigga, get a little change from that, man. But he's like, man, no, I'm a good-hearted being. Nigga, this is for my people. I only get $50 per bike. A lot of niggas gonna cry, oh my gosh, life is good, right? Everybody got their hover bike. That mud don't go no 20 miles an hour. That might go up to 50 miles an hour, baby. So it's just more rules and regulations that we just gonna put together as a society, as a people, right? Everybody gonna be on bikes now. We ain't gonna use no cars. The gas. We fucking with the gas. The oil industry. Y'all know. Here it comes. Them beasts, they gonna show their face. The oil industry get fucked up. We ain't paying for gas no more. That much no more. Oh. But everything, if you see that, the price of gas will go down. At the same time, we incorporate the gardening and stuff like that. We building our trees and when we getting our gardens created, so the food is coming forth in the future. Them evils, they gonna have to show them face. They gonna come through and be like, oh, no, we gotta do this. We gotta stop spreading their good news, whatever. And they gonna show their face, and that's when we get them as a people. But y'all didn't hear that last part. But yeah, man, convenience, man, because everything got easier. Everything got easy. But it didn't get easy the right way. It just got it's inflation. What is that called? Inflation. Everything start rising up. You got to pay more money. That means you got to work hard, work longer hours and stuff like that. Instead of implementing this little thing, this little change, and that's just planting the tree. It got convenient the wrong way, y'all. It got convenient, and it needs to get. It just needs to get more convenient because the method of convenience that it is right now, it's not. It's a false convenience. We made things easy in a terrible way, in the wrong way, and it's leading to like harder ships in the future. So think about that, man. Think about that.